As inflation continues to erode the purchasing power of the dollar, many retirees are looking for ways to protect their wealth. If you're worried about your savings losing value over time, it's crucial to understand how long-term investments can hedge against inflation and keep your retirement funds safe. In this video, we'll go over actionable strategies and tips that can help you make smarter investment decisions and ensure your money works for you, even as inflation rises. Stick around until the end, because I'll share the top investment that has helped thousands of Americans protect their wealth in retirement and why it might be the solution you're looking for. The first thing you need to know is that traditional retirement investments, like cash savings or bonds, may not be enough to outpace inflation. Even though they seem like safe options, they often don't keep up with rising prices. That means the longer you rely on them, the less your money will be worth in real terms. So, what can you do about it? The best strategy is to focus on long-term investments that not only provide growth, but also act as a hedge against inflation. One of the most effective ways to do this is by diversifying your portfolio with assets that tend to rise when inflation goes up. Real estate, commodities like gold, and inflation-protected securities are just a few examples. However, there's one investment that stands out above the rest for retirees: Gold IRAs. If you're serious about protecting your wealth in the next 2 weeks, I highly recommend checking out the free guide I've linked in the description. Thousands of Americans are turning to Gold IRAs to secure their retirement savings, and it's an option that can help you not just weather inflation, but thrive despite it. The reason Gold IRAs are so powerful in an inflationary environment is simple. Gold has been a store of value for thousands of years. Unlike cash or bonds, which lose value during periods of inflation, gold maintains its purchasing power and often increases in price as inflation rises. That makes it a top choice for anyone looking to protect their wealth long term. But let's also talk about other options. You might have heard about TIPS, Treasury inflation-protected securities, or stocks that supposedly adjust for inflation. While these can have their place in a diversified portfolio, they don't offer the same level of protection that gold does. TIPS, for example, may help, but their returns can be modest compared to the significant gains you can make with gold over the long term. Stocks are another option, but they're volatile and can be heavily affected by economic downturns, meaning your retirement fund could experience big swings in value. Now let's take a moment to compare these options more closely. TIPS are backed by the US government, which sounds great until you realize that the government can only control inflation to a certain extent. Stocks may perform well in the short term, but they come with more risk, and their performance doesn't guarantee protection against inflation in the long run. On the other hand, gold is a physical asset that's been proven to hold its value, especially during times of financial uncertainty. That's why thousands of Americans with 401ks and IRAs are making the switch to Gold IRAs. They understand the importance of safeguarding their wealth. If you want to know more about how to use Gold IRAs to protect your wealth, check the first link in the description. This guide will give you all the details on how to get started with a Gold IRA, and it's perfect for retirees with 100K plus or more in their IRA or 401k, or even those with 5M plus in savings. In closing, it's important to act now. Inflation doesn't wait, and neither should you. If you're serious about protecting your wealth and making sure your retirement savings stay secure, consider moving part of your assets into a Gold IRA. It's a move that could set you up for long-term success and peace of mind. Don't let inflation eat away at your wealth any longer. Check out the link in the description to get your free Gold IRA guide today. Thanks for watching, and remember, your wealth is your future. Make sure it's protected.